All right, y'all. I'm gonna do Love After Lockup from this past weekend. I'll post the season and episode because I don't feel like remembering right now. So we're gonna start with More Rice and Jessica. Like he's just ignorant and black. And black people know what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna have to explain my comment. You just have to be that ignorant man. Period. Like it starts with them going over the border to Vegas. She pulls over and he wants to pee on California and step over into Vegas. Like what you look stupid. You just like a dumb Negro. I mean a dumb Negro. And it's just so frustrating to see. But whatever. So they get to her house and he's all excited and he's like, "Oh my gosh, my house is all dope. My wife hooked up my crib and he's like, got the food stacked up. She opens the pantry and then he takes a shot of hot vodka from the bottle. I get it. You've been locked up, so this is all good for you. Whatever. It's just and you on TV talking about you violating parole. Like they can't try to get you on that, like, because they need something else to get you for. So then he starts getting ready to meet her parents, and he is proceeding to brush his teeth and brush his tongue so hard, like it looked like foam. He was foaming at the mouth is how hard he was brushing his teeth, and then he still has that jail mentality of spitting into the toilet versus the sink, but maybe it's a jail rule I don't know about. And he's like, "Yeah, I gotta get fresh because your parents gonna say, oh, he look nice. He's a good man for my daughter." Yeah, okay. And he puts a do-rag on, and she's like, "You're gonna take that off, right?" And he said, "I gotta get my waves down." She don't know about the culture, so she gonna ask that question. And she's like, she's nervous, and he's like, "I'm nervous, but I think I'm gonna do good." And she's trying to warn him, like, "Don't say this, don't say that," and basically, don't let them know that you are violating your parole by being here. But let the whole world know on TV, and they ain't gonna see it but okay. And then she's like, "How does it feel taking a black man home?" She don't have nothing to say because she don't know what to say. She's clueless because you just never did it before and you are clearly from the other side of the tracks than he is, so it's different. And you stand out. It's just what it is. Moving on to Destiny and Sean. I think my eye rolls are going to get harder because I can't. So they wake up after they went out with their friends, and she's like, "Oh, why are you bothering me? I want to sleep." And he's just like, "Good morning, let's just lay low." And he keeps saying this, "Let's just lay low, let's just lay low, let's not do anything." And she's like, "Why do you keep saying that?" And he needs to just tell her, "I'm trying to keep my $50,000, okay? Because I don't have it to lose if you skip town, skip bail, skip bond, whatever that is." And then she's like, "Well, I want to go shopping. I need some money." So he's like, "Well, how much do you need?" She's like, "Oh, I don't know. How much you want to give me?" And he's like, "Oh, I don't know." He don't know because he's poor. He's been borrowed from. He's doubled over on money and everything else. And she has 598 felony frauds with credit card. And he goes, "Can you even have a credit card?" And she's like, "Oh, I don't know. I don't know." And then he's telling her basically about Apple Pay, where he can add the card to her phone and she can double tap it, how Apple Pay works. She's clueless because she had no idea about this. And I feel like the wheels just started churning in her head, like, "Oh, money. I don't have a credit card, but I have a phone. I can do it and I can't go." So he's like, "Well, your limit is 1,500." And I'm like, "For the day? What you buying? What are you sending her to the store to buy for the day that her limit is $1,500? Because if that's her daily limit, what's going to happen for the rest of the month?" And he got 6 kids. So she's like, "Oh, well, can I was thinking like 5 to 10,000. Girl, what you buying?" But whatever. So then he's like, "Yeah, I don't know about that." And then she gets on top of him under the covers, like, "I'll make it worth your while." Girl, don't nobody want that. But maybe Sean do. And and she doesn't know how much debt he's in. She doesn't know how much he's taken out of his savings and 401ks and everywhere else just to do what he's doing and keep this front up for her. And he leaves to go to work, and she is cooking, look like fried garlic. I don't know what she's cooking. And he gets in the car and he's like, she doesn't know that I speak to my ex daily because, well, I'm like, well, because she's very jealous. Why she care? You got 6 kids with this woman. You might want to see how your 6 kids are doing, but okay. And so he's like, yeah, what's going on? And he's in the driveway. If you gonna call her on the way to work. Don't do it while you in the car in the driveway in case she pop outside and then pop you in your damn mouth. But whatever. So his ex-girlfriend is like, oh, I need Grace, I guess that's one of the kids' names, I guess. Wants a new game she's been bugging me about. Can you get it for her? And he's like, what's the game? How much does the game cost? What? You just gave this girl a credit card with 5,000 allegedly dollars on it, and you asking about how much a game costs for your daughter? She's like, oh, it's like $40. And then it, whatever. So then he's asking his ex, how you doing? And she's like, well, I'm pissed off about your decision. But she's like, you made yours, I made mine. And then they hang up. And I'm just like, and he's confused. He's like, ooh, she's mad. You basically got her pregnant 6 times while in a relationship over the course of 20 years. And you didn't attempt to marry her, get engaged, propose to her. Like, you did nothing. And you think she don't have the right to be mad? She wasn't worth it, but destiny is, who gives you nothing, owes you everything, and you just, okay, it's common sense. Then Destiny goes to the furniture store, and it's not a R House. It's not a Z Gallery. It is a Ashley. It is a Bob's Furniture. And she wants to, now I don't know what she bought prior to this furniture store visit, because she meets the store girl, and the girl so happened to just be in jail too, and she's out, so she wants to start talking to her, and they start getting together, and the girl's like, oh, he'll get in, he'll join with us, and I want to date you and use his money, and she's talking about how much money he's given her, and then the girl swipes $175, declined. She goes, how could that happen? And the girl gave her a discount, and I'm just like, I don't understand. So she calls him and is like, why was the card declined, Sean? And he's like, I don't know. And I'm like, maybe you spent all you're supposed to spend for the day, or some credit cards have limits, and because it could be like stolen. Then we go to Quaylon and Chevelle, and his sister and his mom pick her up, and his Quaylon's sister, Quinandria, pick up Quaylon, and what's the mother name? These names, but whatever. So the mom and the sister pick him up, and they go shopping for clothes, and his sister's like, oh, I'm so happy to see you, but I'm shocked you got a girlfriend so fast. And she's like, but I don't want you to be here. I want you to be with us. I don't want you to be with her because, we missed you for so many years. He's all quiet because he don't want to do it. He said, well, I got to live my life. I got to do this and do that. And she's not having it. So then Chevelle is at the house putting balloons up for Quaylon's, coming home party. She got balloons, and then she's like, DeMarc, his cousin. I don't know that's his real name, but okay. Maybe it's DeMarcus, but he can call him DeMarc. And she goes, I need your help to pick up his gift later on. He's like, cool. She goes to this car lot, and the cousin is pissed, instantly pissed. And she goes, you got this dude a car? You got this dude a car. $5,000 truck. He got locked up when he was 17. He could drive, I'm assuming. He ain't drove a car in 12 years. Does he have a valid license? Can he still drive? And you're buying him a $5,000 car. And he's like, he hasn't done anything to prove who he is to you yet. Why are you doing this for him? Leave me alone. I got this. And he is going off. Watch the video and you'll see, because it's ridiculous. I'm very thankful for this man's reaction because it shows what everybody in the free world is thinking. But watch the video. Yeah, so there we go. He's not having it. Okay, so then that goes off, and we see that it's going to be a shit show. So Lindsay and Scott. So Scott finally finds out why Lindsay didn't get out. Apparently, she got into a fight, and then her unit manager pulled her release date from the halfway house, and she was like, "Oh, they said it was because I got smart with a CO." So she asked for more money. She doesn't know when she's going to get out. She wants to stay under the radar until she gets out and gets a new date. We don't know how long this is going to be. So I think it's pretty soon, because the next clip shows him with no shirt. And she's on the floor screaming, "Get off me, don't touch me." So I don't know what happens with that. And then we have Jonna Christiana. She's finally gonna go slide. So she's looking for a job for the halfway house, but she goes to see her mom, who she hasn't seen. And it's really sweet, because her mom is like, "I hope this is it. I'm tired of not seeing her. And I can't, I can't keep doing this." So, it was sweet. And she says, she looks good, and I hope that she's done with that lifestyle and is just going to move on and be happy in life. And then we go to this crazy ass couple, Heather and Dylan. This girl looks like she's a little off. Like she was, okay, we're going to stop. So, how they met was at a party. And she says, "I was at a house party, and I went to the bathroom, and he was in the shower, and he peeked out, and we started talking." Girl, you couldn't come up with no better lie than that. I'm at my house. Somebody says, "Where's the bathroom?" I point down the hall. The door is closed. The light is on. Normal people, knock, knock, knock. If you in the shower, girl, come on, whatever. So she's at a sex store. She's buying clothes, and he's on the phone with her. And she's like, "Oh, what should I wear?" And he's doing this and he's doing that. And she's very manic in her movements. You know how crackheads and drug addicts, they just move real fast, and they have little quirks with them, like they almost have a little bit of Tourette's, but they don't. That's her. And her in the store versus her in her videotape confessionals ain't she look a little different, but we're gonna move on. And she's just like, "Yeah, this is this, that is that." And she proceeds to tell the saleswoman, "Look, I got a pocket rocket in my vibrator in my wallet. You want to see?" And she's like, "No," but then she pulls it out. Like, she's just really off. And we only got, I think, 1 or 2 episodes left, and he gets out the tomorrow. So whatever tomorrow is from the day she's shopping. Yeah, they saved them for last because she doesn't wow me. But that's all I got. Ain't got no more. Like, subscribe. Talk to y'all later. Bye.